Well, boys and girls, do you like this pool?
Hell yeah!
I like this pool. But do you think it came easy? No, not really. A lot of hard work went behind it. But that hard work doesn't have to be as difficult as you think. You see, a lot of people who are just starting out think that if you have a little bit of money, you'll have big money and you'll be in a pool like this within a month.
Oh, hey, what are you, retarded? Huh? Retarded?
Well, this is a 20-year journey for me. Because yes, those who follow me, they'll be saying, out on a second here, is the big fella back on holiday again? You're right. And as for the big fella, check out the Scruffy Life, the other channel. I am doing one of the best challenges of my life that I'm going to do as if I were trading. And that is myself. I'm going to try and get fitter.
Fat bastard.
Shed a few. I'm not looking to lose weight, I'm looking to lose inches because I think that might be healthy. And this relates back to trading because when you're trading, you have images of where you want to be, but a lot of time you don't have a plan for it. And I think this is where a lot of the trouble with the industry comes. Now, the reason why I'm having a chat is because obviously I'm trying to prepare for how I'm going to make myself better. So I'm actually doing what you're doing for my body, what you're trying to do for your bank account. So for me, when I like to look like an athlete, Jason Stratham, or cutting one thing and another, well, yeah.
Just doing my workout.
I mean, I'm almost there. I've got the bald head, so it's a start, isn't it? Yeah. Is there anything else that you want? Wait, look at her. As soon as I said Jason Stratham, she's there straight away. A keen pervert. She is, you know. I mean, I'll tell you a little story before we carry on. In our house, right? All of those. By the way, none of this is script. And yes, it is a trading channel, and yes, I do it for a living. And the reason I'm in the pool is because I is a fat bastard and it's fecking red hot out there, so I need to be in here to cool down. Right? Well, it's true. She hasn't got the mic on. I did give her one, but well, I gave her one last night as well, actually.
Oh, here we go.
Look at the smile on your face. Was it good? Get on. Eh? It was. Hey, look at this, boys and girls. See that? Did you enjoy it? Yeah, I told her to roll on, slap the thighs and ride the waves. But anyway, oi. No? Apparently it wasn't that good, but it was the best 30 seconds of her life. Anyway. Oh no, I've got the evil eye there, she's gonna fucking murder me. No, I'll tell you a little story about our house. But yes, beforehand, these are not scripted, it's just the ramblings of a lunatic. But I'll get on to trading in just a second, I really will. But just to give you context of the way it works in our house. I love old sci-fi. We know that, Battlestar Galactica, Doctor Who, Star Wars, all of these things. And I love all the old 70s sort of superhero things, you know, the Incredible Hulk, Wonder Woman, all that sort of stuff. If I'm flicking through the telly on a Saturday afternoon just looking for something to watch, right, Madam will come in and she'll go, no, not watching that, not watching that. And then there'll be something like Thor. Oh, we'll watch that, he's got pretty eyes. Got nothing to do with the story. Oh, the new Star Treks, yeah, we'll watch that. Oh, Chris Pine, he's got pretty eyes. You know, we'll watch that. You know, or maybe he's the Transporter. Oh, we'll watch that. I like his rugged good looks. Yeah, while she's sitting there with a wide on, slipping off the bloody settee. Right? I'll switch it on and I'll find an old episode of Wonder Woman, and if suddenly I'm a pervert. How does that work then? What do you mean it works for you, you fucking dirty bitch? So that's the way it works in our house, okay? But what I'm driving at with this is, I was flicking through and I'm looking for dietary sort of requirements, and on the other channel there was a lot of comments that were giving me some good advice as well, actually, and I was really grateful. But you start going down a rabbit hole, and then you look at one person and say one thing, you look at the next person and say the other, but you always had the same sort of schlock, shall we say. Just do this for 2 minutes a day. And then they'd have a picture of like a Jason Statham lookalike saying, this is me, with an image of, well, me, you know, because I am quite doing well in my new career. And for those of you who don't know what my new career is, I'm an Instagram model. Believe it or not, I am. I'm the before picture when you have the skinny one, right? So it's doing quite well. But then again, after being down on the beach today, and what is it now anyway? I don't understand this. If you go down the beaches now, right, when I was sort of like in my 20s and 30s, it was always like a topless beach, wasn't it? Now it's not. It's like an arseless beach. They all walk around with this thong that garrots them up the arse, right? And trust me, when they bend over, you can see the craters on the moon. It ain't fucking pretty. So girls, do us all a favour, please, for God's sake, cover up at times. What? Oh no, I'm getting the evil eye again. Right? Eh? Who says I don't have to look? Well, what's the point of getting them out if you're not going to look?
I thought you were on about the song.
Well, it's the same thing. Well, they shouldn't bend over and fucking frighten small kids, should they? I mean, fucking hell. They bend over too fast, the suction would suck it in. Sorry. Oh, God, I'm having a good holiday. But what I'm driving at is, I've come to the realisation there's no quick fix for what I'm about to embark on. I'm going to have to do slow and steady. So my plan is to approach it the way I tell people to approach trading. Now, if you've got a small amount of money, you might envisage £100,000 in your bank account, which is fine. But you've got to be realistic in how long it's going to take you to get there. Now, the thing is, a lot of people, certainly in the ticky-tock world, and it really winds me up. I saw some guy with a beard and a sort of like mustache going, saying, oh, 5 grand to 1 million in under 6 months. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. But then I thought, well, maybe you're not. The idiots are the people who actually think it's feasible. Because one thing in business you've got to remember is easy come also means easy go. You're putting too much stress and too much risk into what's going on. So if you've only got a small account and you trebled it, now 100 quid to 300 quid, a lot of people scoff at that and they go, 300 quid, I wouldn't bother getting out of bed. But what they forget is there isn't a bank in the land would ever pay you that. Not a bank, not one. So you have made your money work for you fantastically. Now let's say it took 12 months to do it. That is a phenomenal return. Now you can take your £300, keep 100 for yourself and put 100 into the bank account. So now next year you're starting with 200, and if you did the self same thing you might end up with 600, but you also had a treat that you could have bought your other half something. Now that's what trading's all about. It's about small repeatable gains that just get bigger through compounding, and the compounding over a period of time is very small at the beginning. Case in point, why I was talking about where I'm at now. This journey for me started 20 years ago, but now I'm 56 years old. I can do what I want when I want, but it took a long time to get here. And the idea behind that was always, well, if I can just get to there, I'm fine. And then when I'm there, just get to here. Now, if you do that with trading, you're going to do okay. Do you need massive amounts of money? I think it depends on what you call massive amounts of money. If you're starting with 100 quid, you're not going to replace your salary. But if you had 25 grand, you probably could. But 25 grand is a lot of cash. And if you haven't got the skill, now you're talking about the gambling and the over debt and why sort of the British economy is all fucked. Because it's skewed. You know, there's a place for risk reward, there's a place for ROI. My version of the way I trade is through an ROI version. I don't believe in risk reward. I believe in sensible investment. So I will invest X amount of money to get X amount of money. And these are principles that will get you from that little part to the next part. Now, for those of you who don't know what ROI is, it's return on investment. So if you put £100 into the market, you want a return on that £100. Now, that can be anywhere from 10% to 500%. Depends on what your risk tolerance is and what the market's willing to give at the time. But as long as you do it consistently with little steps, that £100 doesn't stay £100. It becomes 3. Then 3 can become 5. 5 can become 750. 750 can become 1,000. And it takes time. But once you get up into 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, the gains become bigger. And then they'll get to a point where you just have to cap them because you're happy with what you get. And that's where I'm at today. I'm happy with what I get. I earn enough to pay all my bills and come on holiday 3-4 times a year. Sometimes I do more than that. Sometimes maybe it's a bit less than that. This year I'm doing quite well. We're in Tenerife 6-7 weeks ago. Corfu this week, having 10 weeks, and then we're off to Benidorm, but that's Scruff in the sun. And then we're off to Vegas in November. Where else have we been today? Been to Turkey as well. Oh, we're in Turkey just before Tenerife, and then a lodge. So yeah, I've done all right this year. You lazy bitch. Well, I work on our holidays. You just sit there with your tits out. Really? It's Friday afternoon. I finished the trades this morning. What more do you fucking want? Huh? Well, you were last night. Anyway, I'm not sure where I was going with this video. I think the moral of the story is just don't look to build Rome in a day, guys. You're better off being small and take steady steps every day towards your goal than trying to do it all in one go. And that's what I'm going to do with my health kick. I'm genuinely just going to take little steps, and I'll take on board what people say. I'm just going to walk to start with, and my aim is to walk round the block constantly till I don't feel out of breath. And the last time I played golf, I only got to hole 4 and I literally seized up. So my goal is to get to hole 9. So that's my next goal. But I'm not going to be able to do it in a week. It might take me a couple of months to do that. And to me, that'll be a great achievement. Now with trading, and this is, I guess, a reset of the Scruffy Trader trading channel, because I've reset the Discord this week. At its height, it had about 500 members. And it was a mix of those that are in the YouTube membership and sort of free, because you can come in free. I've cleaned everybody out that was just not really contributing or being just complete dickheads, to be honest. because anybody that came in that was trying to sell something, they were kicked straight out. Got no time for that lot. Those that were abusive, got no time for them. Out they fucking went. And then the freeloaders who sit and do nothing, just sit in silence, well, they're all fucking gone as well. So now we're down to a very tight packed community. But the beauty of it is far better being small. So there's about 105 in there now. I'll rebuild it, and if we go back to even say 1,000 members, that would be great, as long as every single one of them has the same vision. Talk, help your fellow man, and be better tomorrow. That's what I want, and I think that's the way trading should be. Steady steps for a better tomorrow. Now, for me, on a health point of view, well, let's put it this way. If I don't do it, there probably won't be a Scruffy Trader channel anymore, because I need to make a change. And that's it. So you've got to ask yourself, do you want to make a change as well? I'll cherish your thoughts.